Hello and welcome to Hexed Encountered. My name's Joe. So today I'm going to be talking about some games that I have on hand, kind of my own personal shelf of shame, I suppose, although I haven't really had most of these games all that long. But because I am going on a business trip, in a couple days to Brazil, and I'll be gone for about 9 or 10 days, I wanted to kind of try and get my thoughts organized as to what I'm going to do when I get back. What game will I pursue? Because normally I would have started a game after my recent Down in Flames series. I would have picked up another war game and started that. But because of this trip, I haven't done that. Because obviously I won't be here to play and there'll be a gap and everything. So what I've decided to do is do some print and play stuff while I'm gone. I have some print and play games that I haven't really done anything with yet that I can bring along, a small footprint. I was actually considering bringing 20th Air Force by Revolution games with me, as that's a bagged game, and I certainly could bring it with me, but I don't know that I would have the space in my hotel room to actually set it up and leave it up for days while I played through the campaign. So I was looking for something a little quicker and faster, but that's a digression of which I am fond. So to get back on the matter at hand, I have an assortment of games here that I need to decide which game am I going to play next. So I'm hoping to enlist the help of the viewers, you guys, my 135-ish subscribers, plus anybody else who might happen to see this. I'm going to put a poll on hexedandcountered.com. That's spelled out all one word, hexedandcountered.com. I will put the link in the description. Just go on there. I'll put a poll with these games in it. If you want to vote, let me know which game you might like to see a video on. None of these really are specifically new games, so they may be something that you just might have an interest in, or that you've seen maybe some other videos on but want to see a little bit more, or something like that. So I do have the GMT games card-driven system coming, the Stuka Joe system. That's going to actually arrive while I'm gone. But when I come back, I'm going to actually use it. By that time, I will also have Washington's War and a couple other games that I can actually employ it with. Right now, I have one game that I can use it with, and that's the game I'm going to show first, and that would be Paths of Glory, Ted Racer's World War I classic. I've tried this a couple times, but I haven't really made a lot of progress because, it's hard to play solo. I haven't really been able to get my son interested in playing with me. So I am looking forward to trying out the Stuka Joe system on this game. So that's game number 1, Paths of Glory. Game number 2 is a game that I really want to play, and I just have not gotten around to it yet, and that's 65 from Flying Pig Games, a Mark Walker game. Really looking forward to playing this. I just have not gotten around to doing it. The components of this game are fantastic. I mean, Flying Pig probably has the best production value of any game company. I just love their stuff. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 goes back a little ways. It's Band of Brothers, Screaming Eagles. This is the first game. I have the whole series, and I have my pre-order in for the Old Breed, which isn't out yet, but this is one that I'm also really looking forward to playing. I've been on a bit of a tactical kick of late. One of my previous series was on the last 100 yards, which is a system I really enjoy. Obviously, 65 is a tactical system. Screaming Eagles is a tactical system. And speaking of, we have Combat. Now, this is Volume 2. I have both because you need both, actually, to play Volume 2. But Volume 2 has the kind of campaign system in it, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. And this, of course, is another tactical game on a man-to-man level. So it's a little bit different than these other games, which are more squad-based. That would be option number 4. Now here's a game, again, not a particularly new game. It's still in the shrink, as you can see. I picked this up, and Stalingrad 42 as well. I found a local game store that has a whole bunch of GMT games that are actually out of print. That's where I'm getting Washington's War from. So I picked this up, and I picked up Stalingrad 42. So that is one that I could also play, but I didn't bring it out. Because if I brought out everything I haven't played, the pile would be to the ceiling. So Holland 44, Mark Simonich. Obviously, this is the zone of control bond system, and I'm really looking forward to playing this as well. Obviously, none of these games, I wouldn't have brought any of these games out or even bought them if I wasn't looking forward to playing them, so I probably don't need to keep saying that. But, speaking of, here's another one. So we have Enemy Action Kharkov, right? If you watched me do my D-Day at Tarawa series, you know I love John Butterfield's games. This one's obviously a little bit complicated, but it does come in basically 3 flavors. You've got your two-player version, your solo German version, and your solo Soviet version. So I would play one of the solo versions, but I'm not sure which one. So that's something else to consider. This would be number 6. Okay. Moving on, here's another one I picked up from that game store I was talking about. Commands and Colors Napoleonics rather. This one doesn't really have a solo mode per se, although Richard Borg, I think, wrote something up. I think I saw it on BGG that there is a way to actually play this game solo. So this game is actually in the mix also as something I would obviously look forward to playing. So that would be option number 7. Number 8. A Richard Berg classic here. The Men of Iron tri-pack. 3 games, obviously, covering, 400 years or so of, medieval battle. I've been playing a lot of World War II stuff. It might be nice to get, go back in time and play something, a little bit different with archers and, men-at-arms and knights and all kinds of stuff like that. So another contender, that would be number 8. And the 9th and last one would be Wilderness War. Now, I put a picture on Twitter when I got this. I got this and Almoravid. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Sorry. I got them both together. It was kind of Volko's oldest game and his newest game at the same time, so I thought that was kind of neat. And I asked for, I kind of asked on Twitter, which one should I play first? And most people were saying Wilderness War. So I think this one will be in the rotation fairly soon. It might end up being second after whatever else wins, unless this wins, in which case it would be first. And this would be option 9. So for option 10 is a game I don't have yet, but I've already mentioned it twice, and that would be Mark Herman's Washington's War. So those would be your 10 options. If you feel like voting, please head over to hexedencounter.com. I will put the link to the poll in the description. I'll also put it on the website, on the homepage of the website, so that you can vote there. Go there and maybe poke around and read some of the stuff that's on there. I've done some reviews, not as many as I would have liked, but we're building slowly but surely. Sport game wise, I do have some sports games I will be playing as well. I'm trying to kind of keep not 50-50 mix necessarily, but mix in some sports stuff with the war game stuff. What I might do while I'm in Brazil, and aside from the print and play stuff, and I might even start it before I leave, is play some lock and load tactical digital on my computer. I'll have my computer with me. I will be able to play some digital games. So that is one that I've actually been playing around with the last few days. And I have a bunch of modules for it. So I have a wide choice of things. I might just play something in the Pacific because, as you know, if you've been watching, I like the Pacific Theater of Operations. So that's going to do it. Sorry to make you look at my face for this long, but I thought maybe this would be an opportunity to get some feedback from you guys on where do I go next. So, as always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Help me grow my channel. I'd appreciate it. All right, so until next time, I'm Joe. This has been Hexed Encountered. Happy gaming.